Hey everyone, okay, so today's look is this, which is a kind of what I would call my everyday look. And I originally came up with the idea when I was sort of 20 years old and had really bad skin and was sat eating in TGI's of all places. And there was this gentleman in front of me and he had the same sort of hair and skin colouring as me. So it was easy for me to kind of see, rather than me picking somebody with really dark hair and really olive skin who's complete opposite to how I look. And he was sat in front of me and he looked like he'd just been away on holiday or been away skiing. The bridge of his nose and his cheekbones were a bit red, but his skin was tanned. He looked so healthy and so attractive that I knew that's how I wanted to look. So this is the look we're going for. Don't worry if you're not a man, it does not matter at all. The look is complete. It's one of those looks for men or women you can go to, get it done in 2 minutes and just go out the house, put some mascara on, put some gloss on, and you're ready to go and you just look better than you did before. There's no concealing in this, so if you need to do concealer, once you put your primer on, do the concealer, then you'll go over with the rest of it. Okay, let's get on with the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is start with primed skin. So make sure your skin is primed. You can use anything from a toner to a really moisture packed primer, really depending on your skin type. Next thing you're going to need is a bright red blush. Now I'm going to be using this one by Kevyn Aucoin called Fira, and I'm taking an angled brush and taking the colour in, knocking it off. First place we're going to put it is the cheekbone. You want it right high up here, and the same thing on the other side. You want it as high up on the cheekbone as you can go. Now you're going to put it right into the temple area, on the sides of the temples. Take a little bit left, take it onto the bridge of the nose, and of course if you don't have a beard, you'll run it across your chin, the kind of tip of the chin here. Now, if you're using a liquid foundation, which probably most of you will, then you can use a cream blush instead to create the same effect. If you have, particularly if you have dry skin, if you have very normal to oily skin, you can still use the powder foundation. The liquid, the powder blusher, the liquid will just glide over it. I'm going to be using a mineral foundation by Bare Minerals. Medium tan is the shade that I'm going to be using. I'm just going to be using a blush brush to apply it. So I'm taking what's in the lid, and what you want to do is just go over these areas and buff it in however you see fit and whatever works for you. There is no right or wrong way of applying it. You can go up and down or in circular motions as most of us do. And the goal is to go over those areas that you've really applied that blush, because you're mimicking the effects the sun would have on the skin, which gives it that really healthy glow to the skin. And I think this is one of those really minimal makeup looks where you just curl your lashes, put some mascara on, a bit of gloss, and you're ready to go, and you just look like you've been outside and you're healthy. So when it's all buffed in, and it's really quick to do, all you need to do now, if you're a girl, curl your lashes and put a tiny bit of highlighter on your cheekbones, perhaps here in the center, down the bridge of the nose, tip of the nose and the cupid's bow, and then just curl your lashes, which I'm going to do now, and you'll kind of see it complete. It's the sort of look that I do myself when I film and also when I go out, because I just think it's so healthy, it looks healthy, and it just gives that illusion of, I think when you look better, you feel a bit better about yourself. So let's just get on with the rest. The final step is to take a small amount of bronzer. I'm using Bare Minerals Faux Tan. It's got a bit of red in it as well. Take that bronzer and start from the outside corner, and you're just going to sweep it over. You don't want to go really, really heavy, but you're just kind of blending it. If you've got a little bit of a chin, something unpleasant like that, then you can just swirl it here too. Of course I've got a beard, so it doesn't really matter. Don't forget the bridge of your nose, absolutely important. And if you're a woman of colour, then absolutely use the bronzers, feel free, but try and make sure that one of them perhaps has got a bit of shimmer in, because it can sort of really help when you have deeper skin tones that can become ashy, so a bronzer with some shimmer in will make a big difference. There you go, and that is the completed look. All I've done is curl my lashes and run through them really, really quickly with a black eyeliner pen. This one is from Soap and Glory, and it's Super Cat. That's it, that's all you need to do. Stick some gloss on and you're ready to go. I think it's just one of those really simple, ultra quick looks that gives the illusion of having really gorgeous skin. If you are really, really, really fair, then go easy on the blush, and particularly kind of go into the temple area a little bit more across here, because it will give the illusion of a more sun-kissed look, because you won't be able to really use the bronzers, because if you're very pale, bronzers can look muddy and orange, so you just leave that bit out. Otherwise, absolutely go for it. Works with all skin tones, all skin colors, absolutely gorgeous. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye.